Welcome to this week's Property Elite podcast. Stay tuned each week for industry hot topics, market updates, and new RICS guidance. Hot topic highlight: RICS guides sustainability practice for surveyors. RICS launched a new global guide, Sustainability Practice for Surveyors, first edition, in June 2026. This is essential reading for all RICS APC and Associate RICS candidates for the mandatory sustainability competency. Qualified surveyors must also undertake CPD on sustainability as a mandatory 3-yearly rolling requirement, so understanding the new guide is a must. Why has the new guide been published? RICS have published their new guide to provide all surveyors with essential knowledge relating to sustainability. This is an area of practice that is no longer a nice to have or a specialist area, it is something that every single surveyor needs to know about and incorporate into their daily practice and client advice. RICS requires members to create and protect sustainable, resilient and inclusive built and natural environments, as per Part C, G and H of Article 3 of the RICS Royal Charter. Rule 3 of the RICS Rules of Conduct also includes examples of behaviour 3.10. Members and firms, when advising clients about projects, encourage solutions that are sustainable in that they minimise harm and deliver balanced economic, social and environmental benefits. The RICS definition of sustainability in the context of built and natural environments is the balancing of economic, environmental and social objectives across multiple levels, while fulfilling technical and functional requirements and meeting current needs without compromising those of future generations. The concept is built on 5 central tenets. 1. Protection of the natural environment. 2. Prudent use of scarce global and local resources. 3. Protection of the health and well-being of people, as well as the social and cultural values of the local community. 4. Promotion of access to services for the benefit of all. And 5. Support a prosperous local and regional economy. How is the new guidance structured? The new guidance covers a number of topics: understanding sustainability, key issues, delivering sustainability through structured workflows, sustainability in surveying practice, and the future. What is the core tenet of the new guidance? The new guide requires surveyors to consider sustainability throughout the whole property lifecycle. This includes the initial design, construction, operation and reuse processes. Sustainability can no longer be considered in isolation or only mentioned to clients who have a specific interest in it. If you want to know what any specific sustainability term means, then the RICS publish a useful glossary within the new guide. What are the 4 core environmental pillars? RICS introduced 4 core environmental pillars. 1. Climate Change Mitigation, focusing on reducing carbon emissions across the entire property lifecycle. This references the RICS Professional Standard Whole Life Carbon Assessment and utilises tools such as the Built Environment Carbon Database. 2. Climate Change Adaptation and Resilience. Surveyors should advise clients on how to future-proof physical assets against climate risk, for example extreme weather, flooding and thermal comfort requirements. 3. Circulatory and resource use. Surveyors should promote a circular economy by minimising waste, prioritising material reuse and selecting sustainable, low-impact materials. A great place to read more about the circular economy is on the Ellen MacArthur Foundation website. And 4. Biodiversity and ecosystem health. Surveyors should understand and protect natural capital, including mandatory compliance requirements such as biodiversity net gain. What is the RICS 7-step workflow? To provide surveyors with a structured way to deliver sustainability advice, RICS has introduced a universal 7-step workflow. When advising a client, you should progress through these stages. 1. Context. Understand the high-level legal, market and environmental context of the asset. 2. Scope. Define the boundaries of what you are assessing or advising on. 3. Data and metrics. Gather robust, high-quality data, for example energy performance and embodied carbon. 4. Assessment and analysis. Evaluate the data to identify risks and performance gaps. 5. Advice. Formulate clear, actionable sustainability options for your client. 6. Action. Implement the chosen strategy or support the procurement and construction phase. And 7. Learning. Review the outcomes to improve performance and inform future instructions. How does this apply to your RICS APC? As a mandatory competency, all RICS APC candidates need to know about sustainability. It is also intrinsically linked to your professional ethics and the RICS rules of conduct. Assessors may ask how you keep your technical knowledge up to date in line with the latest RICS guidance, or how you incorporate sustainability into your day-to-day practice. The new guide also ties into various pathways. Valuation. It ties directly into the RICS valuation, Global Standards Red Book, ESG frameworks, such as how sustainability features, or lack thereof, create green premiums or brown discounts. Quantity surveying and project management. A strict focus is required on carrying out cost-benefit analyses of low-carbon materials and undertaking whole-life costing. And building surveying. Directly impacts instructions relating to strategic life cycle maintenance, retrofitting and building pathology. It is also a requirement to mention sustainability within Level 3 surveys. See the Home Survey Standard for further information. If you are asked a question about sustainability or a complex ethical dilemma involving an asset's environmental impact during your final assessment, use the new 7-step workflow to structure your answer. Tell your assessors that you would use the June 2026 RICS Sustainability Guide when making your answers. This immediately demonstrates that your knowledge is fully compliant, structured, and up to date. Conclusion and next steps. Don't wait until your final submission to read up on this. Head over to the RICS website to download the full guidance and then update your CPD record and summary of experience. If you want to test your knowledge or need help integrating the new 7-step workflow into your summary of experience, then book an hour of coaching or an e-mock interview with the Property Elite team. Thanks for listening to this week's Property Elite podcast. Head to our website to check out the full blog, and here you will find free and paid support resources and services. We offer a free consultation for every single RICS APC and Associate RICS candidate, or you can ask us any questions you have via the online chat. See you next week.